again. Folks, just a minor mistake, a minor snafu. Bam. How's everybody? Sorry about that false start. Apologies. Now I've got two mics. I'm hoping everybody can hear me. Please let me know. It's just one of those things. All right. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. No worries. I know there will be a second announcement that goes out, telling one and all that I am here. A little bit of a snafu, just one of those things. But I have some stellar stuff for everyone. Even those who may have to catch the show later. I don't know. But for goodness sake, folks, listen up. You know, I get a lot of material, my material, if I was about to say, from my wife of 20 years, Lena. And a lot of it stems from, you know, her and I talking things out, mainly me just talking, running my mouth. Hello, Antoinette. Tell folks. And I've noticed, you know, when I do, I have better shows. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. Again, small snafu. Just give me a sound check, folks. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. It's going to be a wonderful show. I got to remember not to say program. All right. Hope everybody can hear me. Hope everybody can see me. If you can't, please let me know because, hey, I'll just have to start the hell over. But welcome to the Doug Rice Show. Take two. Take one had a snafu where this thing behind me, the ball, was over there. So when I reached, I grabbed it, I yanked it out, and everything went to hell. So, started over. Now I have two mics. One here, one there. You should hear me in stereo. Or at least really freaking clear. Alright. So, went over some shit, man. It's real interesting shit. Good Lord. You know, they have a plan. And I don't think many of us are paying attention to the fact that there is a plan. And I kind of itemize the plan and what their intent must be, just with all obviosity, right? Another word I made up. But here's how we know what their plan is. You know, they're working on supposedly a civil war, right? They're fomenting civil war. This guy that was arrested, ready to just, you know, mimic the civil wars in, you know, failed European states, following a playbook. And I think that following a playbook is extremely important as we progress further with this thought. So here we have them. Right now it's about the vote. Right now it's about civil war, now about not being replaced. But folks, I gotta ask Hebrews, what's really on their minds? What's really on their minds? What's been on their minds? What is it they're thinking about? Well, on the surface, one would surmise that they're concerned with keeping America white. Kind of a basic supposition, a basic premise. I'm not worried about that. That's just been the fucking case. It's not my issue. My issue is their primary goal. That goal which isn't spoken as much as it is enacted upon. As much as it is prompted to trigger by action, if you will. These folks aren't focused on simply, a civil war, which I might add they are in the middle of, and I'm also going to bring in that their intent is to have no loss of life. It's my assertion that the Civil War has actually been won by the other side, and no one's really paying attention. They've already laid in a hidden bomb that will go off, and I'll tell you when. But let's get back to what they're really aiming at. And it's not civil war. It's not. Our oppressors, those folks who identify with being white, those are our oppressors. There's no one else. I mean, that's the vein they shoot when they describe themselves. They don't describe themselves as German. They don't describe themselves as Polish. They don't describe themselves as French. They don't describe themselves as any other nationality, which stems, as we all know, from families, which is just a left-handed word for tribe. No, they opt out of those descriptors to be classified by the power center of the world, intentionally made so by death, destruction, theft, lie, disease, absorption, all sorts of things. Now, they're not after a civil war. What they are after, they have projected for quite some time. And let me give you a for instance. We have in the 1960s crazed-eyed looking individual. They made a remake movie about it with Brad Pitt not long ago. And in 69, I believe it was Charles Manson who decided to kill the pregnant Sharon Tate, wife of a famous director who was not at home at the time, and I believe was in Europe. But nonetheless, the deed was done, carried out for the sole intended and stated purpose of trying to spark a race war. Oh my goodness. Now, am I asserting that in fact is their main goal? Well, yes, I am. Ever since Jim Crow, ever since the Emancipation Proclamation, ever since Reconstruction, ever since segregation, desegregation, the Civil Rights Movement, ever since, they've, for some reason, wanted some sort of conflict involving race. Now, the consistency is that if we take the 1969 activity and we fast forward to the individual who decided that one day during a service where 9 people were minding their fucking business, this clown would come in and end their goddamned lives. The same individual was thusly taken afterward, after being apprehended, to lunch, to eat, for dinner, to Wendy's. Which, I might add, not a bad choice. I mean, Wendy's is fucking good. Let's just go there. Okay, I'm not, faulting that. The choice isn't bad. Jesus, I can think of a number of things. That double stack, that square burger, that juiciness is fucking good. Jesus. And the fries are second only, I think, to I drifted, didn't I? Okay, so moving on. That idiot did this for the sole purpose of what? Stated purpose? What? Started a race war. He wants to start a race war. And folks, though I might itemize the back-to-back occurrences of individuals who have it in their mind to begin a race war, I think we really should examine and pick apart those 2 words. What do they want to do? They want to start a race war, right? Okay. So, when they start about race war, we're talking about just dynamically 2 A and B binary foes. I mean, they don't want to start a race war with Chinese people. The fuck they want to do? Right? I mean, they're not focused on Native Americans. They got them corralled in fucking reservations, which I've talked about, right? I mean, they're, primarily the target, I guess, if we're talking about a race war. I mean, if we're just knocking around the race war, the subject, I would assume the 2 combatants would have to be either black and white, and none other. And so, taking this one further notion even to its furthest point, we find that it really is not a race war what they want. What they want is really just something that they're used to doing, which is a massacre. Now, don't get in your feelings. I know we tough and all. But If 77 people decide that 13 will die, 13 are dead motherfuckers every day, twice on Sunday. That being said, this call for a race war is nothing other than a call for massacring us. Here's why I can flow in that thought, because they want to eliminate the memory of us from their own. They want to do everything involving the history and, how we got here, their forefathers, who they love so much. And it's all intricately tied into these goddamned forefathers, of which they seem to have one fucking set of motherfuckers that lived in the 1700s. Dear God, ain't y'all got no more forefathers, for God's sake? Some new heroes you can look up to, maybe some motherfuckers that know something about cell phones, not espousing white supremacy, ain't you got no forefathers that is hip with the times, I mean, the closest motherfucker you got that's hip was, you fucked the dude that fucking Franklin? Yes, Franklin. He said, what you got, a republic if you can keep it. Turns out you motherfuckers can't keep your republic. So damn, Ben Franklin. Right? You want to fight? You want to eliminate, I don't know, not just opportunity. You want to eliminate competition. You want to eliminate memory. You want to eliminate accusatory thought stemming from within your own minds upon the very sight of a Negro. Good Lord, are you that fragile? And let me explain. Folks, it's not going to stop at critical race theory. Get that out of your fucking heads. Hell no. We're going to go over a story where folks are voting out the teaching of the truth. They don't want to be reminded. They don't want their children affected by their history. They'd rather remember forefathers that they're prepared to kill themselves about. I just don't understand. You want to forget about slavery, but you want to embrace the actions of your forefathers in all of their violent expressions. You don't want to express the part of your forefathers that said they abhorred slavery and let's be decent people. No. And so, my friends, their goal is not a civil war. Their goal is a race war. Now, let me tell you how slick these motherfuckers are. Please. Now, hold on. The Civil War that we are all anticipating is being strategically fought now. Now, listen carefully. The first real salvo in this Civil War occurred last November, not the 2021-2020. On that election day, a preemptive strike from within the GOP, the newly politicized right-wing laden GOP, took a preemptive strike. And let me tell you what they did. I want you to consider what they did, a bunker buster. And what a bunker buster does is it drills in, and for just a moment it is still and then goes off. Now, the reason I want to bring a bunker buster into it is because the shot was seen. It wasn't implanted. Everybody saw the shot taken, but no one saw the projectile buried. Let me explain. Same day Donald Trump was elected out of office, all of these strange, nondescript local motherfuckers was voted in. They passed each other in the voting night. And while Donald Trump's administration, what they call, packed the fuck up, some remnants in his supporters dug the fuck in, but in just the right places. And let me tell you something, folks. They're real quiet. They ain't saying a word. See, the Civil War The Civil War is being strategically refought. The first salvo started last November 2020. And they've dug in like ticks, just waiting for a chance to count the vote. You know, Biden said it as loud as humanly possible. I thought he was going to come unglued. I thought he was going to have a fucking stroke! The way he said it's not about who votes. It's about who counts the votes. And folks, let me tell you, who counts the votes wins. And they're real quiet. Kevin McCarthy's looking mighty confident. Isn't he up there lying straight to everybody's goddamn face? Because he knows. The detonation has yet to occur, but the impact and the landing of the projectile, digging in deep into local administrations and authorities, they're specifically for the single task of deciding the vote. The vote some of you cherish so fucking much that got you nothing as effective as it is. Look what y'all done. These people are all frisky and nervous now. You voted all these people up to the damn White House and the Senate. They ain't doing a damn thing for you. And they paying the price. These people tried to go up there and kill these people because you voted them all in. And now that they've left and people have died, they're still not doing shit for you. They're not going to give you reparations. They're not giving you voter rights. Shit! You know what you got, though? You did get Juneteenth. So there's how I see it, folks. It's done. It's done. All they have to do is tap their feet and wait for November this year. Midterms. Flip the Senate. Flip the House. Joe Biden is neutered. Castrated. I don't even think they'll allow him to pass gas without running it up the Senate subsidy. See what the hell's going on with that flatulence before he just lets it go. I dare say they may even decide to try to get rid of him. Why not just dig up some new Hunter Biden shit and impeach him and let it work the first time? They're not going to do a Donald Trump shit. They're not going to miss. When they bring Biden up on impeachment, they're going to get rid of him real fast. Then they're going to put Trump in office, give him those last 2 years and 4 more, at which point Trump's going to plan for 2030. And after they have gotten their way and purged the United States of everything they fear, after they have gotten their way and whiteified the United Snakes of America, what do you think they're going to do next? Well, I don't know what they've been trying to do. And so when it is they touch my eyeball, I will act. That's what the Most High God says. Let me tell you something. They're aiming straight and true. Don't you put your guard down. Don't you let it down for a minute. Do you understand what they've put in place? Do you understand why they are so bold? The detonation hasn't happened yet. When they count the vote, it don't matter what the count was. They already counting on that. Alright! That was a 22-minute opening. I think that made a whole lot of goddamn sense. And if you don't like it, well, I'm sorry about that. I thought it was pretty good. And that's what counts. Alright, let me get in this. How we doing? How's everybody? Haven't even opened the sign in the chat, but that was a long one, right? I get you. Alright, how is everyone? Everyone's. This is Doug Rice. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show, dog. Makes sense, though. You understand we're in trouble, right? Not a panic trouble. Don't lose your fucking minds. We don't have fear in us. I hope you understand that. I need you to be aware. I need you to stay alert. I need you to keep your head on a swivel. The ball is white supremacy, caucasity, and all it stands for. Please keep in mind that we are surrounded by the nations we defeated long ago. Oh, right? I know. Did that make you shudder? Sure as fuck should have. Do you understand in peril we are? Do you get it? And this place was plotted and planned long before 1776. I want you to think of plotting something that takes a long time to stretch out and occur. Not just years, but hundreds of years. Decades as a single maneuver has to slowly turn its way into position. That's an enslavement of Hebrews, us, Negroes. It's not a like 1-2 punch. They had to come up with white supremacy first. I mean, they read the Bible. Easily we could have hid. Again, twice that's in the Bible. Can't have that shit. No. But before we even lay the first bricks in foundation of the land we intend to steal, we need a way of identifying these motherfuckers. Work that out. Hey! Good evening. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. All right, I'm going to say hi. Antoinette Martin. Good evening. SFC. Sergeant. First class. Cape Killer. They were all standing on the Cape. Unbeknownst to them, Sergeant First Class had a bead on. I was just making some shit up. Did you win the Purple Heart? Okay. Hey, shalom, Doug and family. Hey. Courtney Adams. Antoinette, I already said hi. Sheepdog 6'3". Sheepdog. I'll get it. Who that? Antoine. I already got him on the way. Antoine Anderson. I sometimes confuse you with Antoinette, not the face, but the word shalom, Brother Doug. Yanan. Ya. Shalom. Princess Love V's S8 now. Hey. Shorten that up a little bit. Yeah. Hi. Sexy Boom. Just put Sexy Boom. SB. Hey, SB, what's up? I don't even remember that shit. Arthur Bacon, 6 degrees. Nelvin Spivey. Oh, my goodness. How are you, sir? Nelvin Spivey, sir. Good Lord, that has a ring, baby. I like that. That's like, could you put a sir in my name is Sir Nelvin Spivey of the Hampton Spiveys. Old money. I'm just fucking with you now. How you doing? Just wanted to say, and of course, Tina Ray. Trina, how you doing? Oh, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. That slid off the old palette. Not coffee. I know. Everybody, just fucking relax, everybody. Jesus. This is tea and honey and lemon as I have been ordered, threatened by management and, of course, Trina, who says I better drink it or die. Oh, that's so good. Help me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She doesn't have me locked in a basement anywhere, unable to move, chained to to a ball that you can't see with explosive under the seat. I'm not asking anyone to dial 911. Nothing. Don't do that because she could detonate. But no, tune into the show. Who knows what might happen? All right, so I've got some gems. Now look, folks. You know the drill. You got mics here. So, Black News. Black News. Black News tells the tale. What we see, not what we hear. What we observe, not what they say. No. Stop. Stop that. Here. Stop that. That is no longer acceptable. We must accept the real. Did I miss people? I bet I did. Hold on. I was talking a minute. I did. Okay, sorry. Tina, there we go. Is that the other half? There we go. I'm sorry. Antoinette, I left off. Bushcraft Bandit. The Bushcraft Bandit. Bushcraft Bandit. Shaving and forming. Shaping and manicuring sensitive areas near you. The Bushcraft Bandit. You can call or you can make fucking appointments. You like that one, Tina? Let's see if we can get a sponsor. Thanks so much. Okay. Princess Love. Oh no, that's you again. Sexy Boom. You stop that, girl. You're confusing me. All right, Christian Burr. I want to make sure I say hello to everyone. Nelvin, I already said hello to you. Christian, it's okay, we're caught up. Okay, everybody's good? Everybody got it? Everybody good? Everybody good? Everybody good? We good? Can you hear me? I bet you can. I don't fucking care. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for showing up. We're going to do this. Hope you understand the first half of the show, now over, means we're going to probably have a long show. Deal with it. Okay. Black News tells the tale. Every day, all day, twice on Sunday. Today, it always delivers. It always reinforces the need to get that goddamn grin off your faces as you leave your domicile, the safety of your home and family. In that atmosphere, please enjoy yourself. Smile. Have fun. Laugh. Relax. Love one another. Yes. That front door opens, your foot steps out, the other one behind it follows. That grin better be off your goddamned face. Just in case somebody's driving past and they happen to see you exit. You don't want them to have a single fucking ounce of your precious Hebrew energy. Black News, okay. Here we go. I like good news from time to time, but it better be real good. So, I don't necessarily need to share this one. I just wanted to kind of point it out a little bit, give them their props. So, black-owned construction firm awarded 7 multi-million-dollar contracts, including JFK Airport. Yes, sirree, Bob, till kingdom come. Just do everything till kingdom come. That's all. Do it with that motivation and prosper. Oh, I do like to see that, at least. I'm not talking about the celebrating of our struggle. I don't like to see that. And I don't want to see the first black anything. Shut the fuck up! I'm serious about that. But, construction firm, they went toe-to-toe. They did what they had to do. They were the lowest bidder. I'm cool with that. Get that fucking money, baby. I'm all right with that till kingdom come. That's right. Captivity, in my opinion, is over. Our captivity, in my opinion, is over. It's just an opinion. I could be wrong. I may be corrected. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. I'm prepared for that. I've been wrong before. Yeah, I can remember I've been wrong. But my point is, it's not me. First, we don't have to eat a mile of anybody's bullshit anymore. That's the first thing. Second, we got a right to keep to our fucking self. Ungoddamned fettered. Look it up. We also got a right, if you see it on the table and it's available, to snatch it. God knows we've earned it. Juxtaposed to the amount of wealth that is being hidden from Negroes in this country, I need you to understand how deep the rabbit hole goes. You have no idea. I don't think the average mind could grasp how much wealth has been built on the black backs of Negroes. I believe it may in fact cause you to convulse. You may dry heave. If I were to quantify the number to a penny individually, what we were in essence owed, most of you would pass out due to the experience, if not for a brief moment. I drifted. Okay, so, but I'm glad they got theirs. Yeah, fuck yeah, baby. Boom. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. Trying to be in rare form, trying to do my goddamn job. And I don't know how much caffeine is in an average thing of tea comparative to an average thing of Folgers, but I'm going to say that it's probably a lot more than I expect. Okay, so this is going to go in chat. This was pretty funny. I love it when they want to be real with us and shit, and tell us, aren't they nice? Aren't they nice when they want to give us the fucking facts? Don't you love that shit? I love it. I love that they give us the facts. Thank you for the fucking facts. It's been a minute. And, facts matter. Treasury Secretary Yellen, the economy has never worked fairly for black Americans. What? I'm sorry, what did you say? Treasury Secretary Yellen. This is a statement that she put out today, obviously. 6:24 in the evening, which means, I guess in that time, 3 hours ago perhaps, they put out this obviosity. The economy has never worked fairly for black Americans. And if by that you mean us Negroes, well, yeah, it's designed that way. It's intended to work in such a manner. Can somebody send her like a memo or something? Maybe she's not up to speed. Or she just like towing the line of obviosity. You like that shit, right? That's right up there with caucasity. That's mine. When obviosity is tied into caucasity and that, you want to give us some obvious point and make a big headline out of it and be a famous person all at the same time, causing Negroes, Hebrews, to just do some shit like, he regurgitating the same known nonsense. Well, what the fuck do I need this on fucking, where's this? National, what? So black people aren't getting fair shake when it comes to weed? How else did you expect the United States to become a superpower if we don't prosper from the work you enslave us to do? Because it must fulfill prophecy, right? Others occupy as we build, others eat as we plant, right? You have read scripture, you know what the fuck's going on. Stop. Give a fuck. How you doing? Everybody good? Stop with the disingenuous bullshit. Bernice King says, what? Father would be disappointed over voting rights decline. Calls for reparations. Now, notice how they sandwiched in not only her more likely incorrect assumption of what her father would or would not disapprove of at this stage in his God-long, awful life, because he'd be like 160, which is cool. It's not that it would be improbable, but his views would change. He'd have seen Donald Trump in office. He'd have seen, there's no telling. For all we know, he could have turned Republican. Did that hurt? Fuck you. Give me a break. Get over yourself. First, he'd call for reparations, would he? Or is she calling for reparations? Please, let's look one more time, okay? It says, Bernice King says father would be disappointed over voting rights decline, comma, calls for reparations. So one could, if one were not, at least adept at looking into the English language, come to the conclusion that Miss King says her father would call for reparations. I don't know that he would or that he would not. I do know that he did point out the disparity between the land grants, education, tooling, farms, and all of the forgiveness involved in the loans for these types of things. But, I don't know that he would be disappointed over anything. I don't know that he would have called for reparations. I mean, I think that, had her father been alive, he'd have learned his damn lesson and kept his fucking mouth shut. That was bad. But it was so good. That just hit you, didn't it? Yeah. Well. Alright! I'm gonna just let that one fade. Y'all can just be mad, I know. I don't need the bad comments, but if you got them, the tree will take care of it. Don't worry about it. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show, where I am abso-fucking-lutely irreverent. Motherfuckers. Seriously, why aren't you? I get a lot of people tell me, why are you so angry? And I'm like, motherfucker, why are you so calm? Do you see what they're doing? The plot doesn't thicken. See, shit ain't fermenting. It's hard alcohol up in this motherfucker. The plot is not thickening. The plot is being carried out, and it is near its conclusion. Let me back up, because maybe you don't understand what I say. They're hoping that the Civil War comes off without a single more loss of life. They figure if they can overturn and decide the vote at every level, from local level up, then they've got it controlled. And it'll be a controlled, stagnated, if you will, staccato-like, one after the other, dismantlement of anything democratic, any memory of fair play, anything that resembles equal voting rights, which is just going to be laughable under the new right-wing administration, for God's sake. Have you seen Paul Gosar give a speech? Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Hebrews, oh dear God. This is who the fuck is representing these people? Listen to me, folks. Now, don't play no games. Okay. Paul Gosar spoke at the rally that they had recently here, starring Donald Trump. Along with young Ricky Lake, who, just popped babies out to the point it drove her insane. Every time I saw this chick, she was pregnant. And nowhere did I ever get the inclination that she was a right-wing white nationalist. I thought that she, might have been cool. I think her name is Ricky Lake, Hookin' Lake. It's Lake, whatever her name is, right? Not Nikki, not Ricky Lake, whatever her name is. It's Lake, whatever. But she's here in Phoenix and just turned out to be the most white supremacist woman on God's green earth. She literally is an intelligent and a well-polished version of Marjorie Taylor Greene. I mean, she can put it together. She can manage. That's a real threat. I mean, she's not so out of it as Josh Hawley with the 1,000-yard stare into nothingness. And she's not all over the place, a blitzkrieg of racial emotion expressing itself in the open, like Paul Gosar. No, Miss Lake is a polished governor candidate. Oh, yeah. She knows. She knows how to control the right-wingism. Yeah, like a fine tooth. Yeah, I've seen her. Man, she's been on the air so long, I thought she was just a cool lady. Hey, what's up? Delivering the news like clockwork. Flawless. Had the little Hookin' Lake thing. Mr. Hook, he was a newscaster, her last name Lake. Everybody envisioned them screwing. Absolutely. I can say what the fuck I want. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, when you hear Hook and Lake and they're both BAM on the fucking, you naturally see her. I mean. Okay, so Doug Rice, how you doing? I hope she sees that shit. And it's in fucking stereo with 2 mics. I hope you make a comment. Come for me, please. I will make such short order of you verbally. Oh, it'll be glorious, baby. All right. Yelling can always be a way to clear my throat, too. Okay, so next in Black News. This one is going in. This one's going in. You must see this one, folks. Here we go. Don't laugh, because I know that was horrible. So this one, Florida substitute teacher resigns after yelling a racial slur at school. Officials say the woman who is white, allegedly continued using the slur in the principal's office. The principal and 75% of the students at the St. Petersburg School are black. Now, folks, we were talking about grinning, right? I mean, hopefully, and I can only pray that none of you are anywhere away from home right now watching me live. Dear God, if there is a single one of you in view of the public at this point with a smile on your face, now, let's examine this, shall we? First, she's been working at the school, right? Okay. She resigns, but she's yelling the racial slur. Now, here's the fine-tooth comb of it all. I read the article. I want to read it because you know what I'm looking for. You know I'm looking for what the slur was, dog. Right? They don't mention it. So we know what it was. And she yelled it. Folks, she yelled it and continued using the slur in the principal's office. The principal's office was 75% of the school itself is black. Dear God. Man, that's almost sad. Let me explain why. Because the pent-up frustration that she's been, somebody should have just given that woman a hug. Because I'll be damned if there were not students that liked this teacher. I'll be damned if she did not show respect every day. I'll be damned if folks are shocked. Like, what? Yeah. The whole time. Good, huh? Boy, that's some fucking deceitful, sneaky, disingenuous. That's strength to keep that hidden. Amongst a place with 3 out of 4 motherfuckers is people that you consider a word they won't even put in print. You're joking, right? Man, how long you been holding that in? Are you okay? What's really going on? Because if you don't like us like that, you ain't supposed to be around us. So there's something else happening here. There's a different kind of hatred for Negroes offered on a myriad of subjects and topics. First, there's the racial hatred. I don't like you because you black. There's the criminal hatred. You did something to me and my family, and damn it, I hate black people because of that, right? We going down the line. We just talking between us, right? There's a jealous hatred where, one of y'all done did something to one of these people's girlfriends and boyfriends. What's wrong with y'all? And then, of course, there's the ever so prevalent and more well-hidden rejection. That rejection that causes the racist sentiment to espouse from the strangest place. There's that romantic rejection racism. Now, we don't really talk about what happens when one is spurned. That was in the news lately. Trump said that. But, if a teacher, for instance, a female, perhaps sees a young black prince, 6'2", 6'3", definitely NBA material, grown, driving, you know, got a phone, don't live by himself, 17, 18, held him back, maybe, you know, shits and giggles. And she approached the dude, you know, she want to holler, and the dude tell her to get further and smell better. That might foment a kind of racist hatred that is seated in the sexual frustration of the fomenter. But that ain't none of my business. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. Yeah, well, I drift. All right. I kind of like that one. That felt particularly good. We'll keep that. I do like that one. That one ended well. I didn't even read the story. I hope the poor lady's okay. She need a hug or she needs something she didn't get from somebody. Okay! Stop! Moving on. Okay. Well, I'm Doug Rice. Fuck you want. This ain't for kids. I didn't say it was for kids. Let's just move on. Oh, goodness. All right, so, my goodness. All right, here we go. Oath Keeper. Okay, so I wanted to kind of bring this out. And I want to bring it out because it's important you understand. The Oath Keeper leader and other members charged with seditious conspiracy in that. Now, there's a lot that's come out on these folks. Things you may not know. And the news isn't good for any of them. And he wants to fight, and I understand it. Now listen, despite how, the front that they put up and how bad and tough that they want to be in mimicking the forefathers and all. Unfortunately, what they're facing is going to call for some snitching. Grade A, 100%, oh shit, it's over. Snitching. So I want everybody to understand that. And I know they're prepared for this, and I know they're giving the at least the image that right now they're tough. But they're going to start talking like a motherfucker in just a few short hours. All right, so let me see here. 6:51. Again, they want to do this. Look at this. New Jersey Governor Glenn Youngkin, he wants to unveil Day 1 executive order banning critical race theory. I just don't understand it. And they're coming for us next. If they want to ban the memory of what they did, the only way to do it in its completest form is to somehow eliminate us. That's got to be on their mind. That's what they're trying to do. All right, so I'm going to call it. I know that you may not see this. I'm just going to tell you those things, folks. But I've got it recorded. So, 6:52. I'll end the show. That's really all I had anyway. You guys, hope you enjoyed it. And just look for the replay. It's okay. I understand. Shit happens. But I had a good time, and for goodness sake, folks, I hope you did too. Those of you that saw what you are able to see live, you're now able to even see it because I'm going to upload it as soon as this is done. So, no big deal. You have a good night, and thanks for tuning in to the Doug Rice Show. Bye-bye.